Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 3 rounds at an amateur catch weight of 130 pounds. Presented to you by Red's Ice House, the official PFC 31 after party location. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he is an MMA practitioner. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, 130.8 pounds. Tonight, he makes his PFC debut, fighting out of Wrightstown, Wisconsin, by way of Austin, Texas. Here is Michael Bannach. And across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is a mixed martial artist. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, 129.6 pounds. He also makes his PFC debut, fighting out of Houston, Texas. Here is Victor Meza. And our referee in charge of the action, Joe Solis.
All right, and the start of our 4th bout of the night, an AMI flyweight bout. As you can see, the stats very similar all across the board.
Come on, Michael.
Both coming out with a straight kick, establishing that range.
Use your wrestling, Michael. Use your wrestling. Yeah.
You heard what he said in the background, his coach back here. Use your wrestling, Michael. Use your wrestling.
And to the ground, he's able to take it. Bannach with the takedown. Meza finds himself on his back. Does have a guillotine locked in, and unfortunately, Bannach able to step over that very easily.
Bannach looks really strong.
Yes, he looks very technical and looks like he has a lot of answers.
Hey, righty lock system.
Some very nice action early on. Not like sporadic, crazy action, but just very calculated action by 2 debut guys.
Meza was trying to lock something up there, and he got.
Oh.
Falling off on the heel hook, has the reap. Meza looking to clear the legs and draw his knee out that knee line, easily steps to the back, and this is where Michael can find himself in a bad position. Getting ground and pounded. He's able to reestablish that knee line. Has the attack on the heel hook. Meza now in a little bit of trouble trying to drag that knee out.
Looks like
he's cleared that knee line again, and now his back has been taken.
See, and that's where, as like a more seasoned amateur or pro, you know when to let go of a submission. You know when to let go of the leg because you're going to just get in trouble.
Very clear that Michael is a wrestler.
Yes,
he's going for that single. Very. Meza again on that guillotine, but just not able to maintain his guard to get any leverage.
Get vertical. Get vertical here.
But there has to be a plan behind that.
Michael able to settle a little heavy here. You can see Meza attacking that Kimura lock. Meza using the cage to drive himself back up.
And Mike Bannach just
drags him back down.
Drags him back down, yeah. Seems to always grab that with grabbing one leg or the other and not letting anything happen outside that, grabbing them.
Ten seconds left in our 1st round. Bannach driving Meza into the cage.
Those palm strikes are so annoying when you're in there.
And Meza able to reverse there in the final moments. Looking like a good round for Bannach. Able to establish his dominant takedowns and immediately into his corner, recovering and looking to work. And you can hear, well, not his corner, but probably somebody who knows him well, screaming, "You're the better wrestler. Keep wrestling." I think we know where the game plan's going.
Yeah, definitely. You saw that from the very beginning with that first takedown. There was not any intention of actually standing on his feet. And he continued to dog wrestle him.
And looking at the replay back on that first round, Michael able to catch that initial kick, drive to the clinch, and take the back. And that was kind of the beginning of the grappling exchange that ended up ending there on that press on the wall.
Beautifully done.
Really good takedown.
Yeah.
All right, and here we are back in the center for round 2.
Those kicks are in slow motion. I mean, look at them. They're like in slow motion. There's no snap to them. Just
They're
nice.
a little new at it, you know?
Oh, nice. Caught him with a nice left.
Ooh, Bannach gets him on a drop. I believe that was a right overhand. Meza looking to recover with his butterflies and his underhooks.
And he's almost a full mount.
Hips down, hips down. Right lock, yep, nice.
And you see Michael doing a good job of staying heavy with that body lock and nullifying the butterflies of Meza.
Yep.
Meza trying to strike there from the ground into the body.
It's like Bannach is putting just enough pressure to, you know, stop him from moving out of underneath there. He should be moving to the cage, get closer, and put his back up against that cage, but Bannach seems to like just keeps transitioning to the side there.
He does.
1 minute and 45 seconds left here in our second round.
I'm just curious to see if the ref stands them up. Not now, but before.
Bannach now grabbing that backside hand through the backside there. It's such a strong control position.
Right.
He's defending that Kimura attack
Side
of
mount.
Meza.
Oh, he was partially inside mount there for a second.
Cross face here. Hip on those ribs.
And Meza trying to use that butterfly and he just can't quite get the balance
Yeah, he can't get that
of Michael off.
And Michael transitions, so he's got his back to the cage to keep Meza from getting back up.
Ooh, nice. We're over the knees. Bannach in a very strong position here, although he...
And
Yeah,
he's got
he's
him
out,
pinned
he's
down. He probably should have... He had a good dominant position there, and he actually sat up.
And now we've got Bannach on top.
With 35 seconds to go on the clock.
Big knees. Nothing really landing, though.
Hey, hips in on that guillotine. 15 seconds. 15 seconds, man. Oh, I'm sorry.
10-second clapper.
Great round, Michael.
Michael Bannach dominating this round.
Great round. Hey, way to go, Michael. Keep it up,
It's a 2-0 right. That's 2 rounds to none right there.
Yes, yes.
Meza's put himself in a hole.
All right, as we take a look at these guys here in the corners, you can see that Bannach getting a lot of advice there from his corner, taking a seat, and Meza standing to take the same instruction. You can see his corner a little bit more frantic with the instruction. They have to know that they're down, and they really need to come back and get a finish in this round, in my opinion.
I agree, 100% agree.
Yeah.
I think Bannach should put so much pressure and so much the takedowns and the actual holding him down. It's just overwhelming.
This is the third round, though. They need to turn it up. These strikes need to be faster. Like we're saying here, everything goes a little slow motion. So let's turn it up. Let's get some strikes. They should not be this. They should not have this much energy right now, being debut fighters in the cage.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little more striking on
Come
the
on.
ground.
Let's turn it up. Let's turn it up, boys. There we go.
Great shot. Finish right.
Oh, and Meza doing a good job on his sprawl there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bannach is just a dog when
Got
it comes
the
to that.
yeah.
And Bannach showing that wrestling experience. You know, a wrestler knows the person who stops moving first in a scramble is going to lose that scramble. And when you're comfortable going to guard, that means you're stopping the scramble.
Right, correct.
You know. And again, you see Bannach driving in, staying extremely heavy.
You have Meza just sitting on his back. He's really not even putting any effort into like getting up. He's just he's not showing any sign of I need to do something.
Well, and the problem is too is when you've got such a strong wrestler on top of you and you don't have counter wrestling to deal with it.
I'll tell you, when I'm looking at fights, when I'm looking for fights for my guys, and I'm constantly looking at video, the first thing I look up is to find out their wrestling style. Do they have a USA Wrestling number? Is there something on Flow Wrestling? Is there something on, you know, track wrestling?
Anything.
I want to know. Did they
Again,
have
Bannach connects the hands, finishes the dump, and drive Meza back down to the ground. And one of the more familiar positions here in this fight, with a little bit under 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the round. He again grabs that back wrist. Ooh, now we're starting to see some volume in strikes.
Yeah,
Michael really looking to find that finish.
We definitely need to see some more volumes and strikes.
Short jump. Let's go.
51 seconds to go. Under a minute.
And again, just not a sense of urgency that we need to see from Meza. He's just kind of okay with working through the positions.
He's accepting every position he's being put into right now.
Now he's got that body lock from behind.
Bannach with the triangle. Fighting the hands as Meza trying to keep that rear naked choke off.
And you know Bannach is wanting a finish right now. So many times you go through a fight and you just want that finish, and then you get in that position where you can get it, but you have short time.
And, you know, Bannach could get that finish if he would pepper down some more shots. If he did more damage with these takedowns, which he's done a phenomenal job, he definitely needs to deal with strikes, beat them until they want to be submitted.
Right, right.
Ooh, and he looks like he's starting to pull that in, and bam.
Time is out.
And
Good job. I mean, of course, we're going to critique these fighters. There are new fighters coming in here. We want to see them grow and get better. So definitely, I would say, you know, Bannach needs to come down with some more shots because he is so dominant with those takedowns, so dominant with the wrestling. Let's see that damage fly down. And Meza does not need to accept position like he has.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that you want to see out of a guy who can wrestle as well as Bannach is to start to relax, not over pressure, and float, looking for his strikes. Applying that pressure when you need to maintain control, but not over pressing and not able to work.
Yes.
First fight of an amateur career.
Fantastic though. First fight.
Great
Fantastic.
fight. Let's end it on. I really am very impressed with.
One guy's going to go leave here knowing he has to make some changes, and the other guy is going to go out of here not really realizing it. He needs to learn some striking.
Right. He's going to feel like, oh, I'm 1-0 as an amateur, and you know it's going in there. You're going to be high off of this, and you should be high off this because it's a big God, it's a big win.
This guy took a sports coat off because that was such a good fight, okay?
All right, so we will be going to the judges' decision for our fight. And into the cage to Jeff Houston for our call.
Our judges at ringside are all in agreement at 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Michael Bannach!
What round do you think Meza could actually won there? He was on his back for 3 rounds straight.
Not sure, but Bannach coming out with the victory, able to control and dominate his way with wrestling for the win.